Here we go.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is QuaLITy Life Podcast, episode 6. I'm your boy Messiah Boss, and this is my boy Rod T. Rod T,
In the
what's
place
going
to
on?
be.
Rod T in the place to be, man. What's going down, man? How you feeling tonight?
Man, hey, I'm happy to be on camera, man. This is my like how Superman had to go to his fortress of solitude, man. It's what we have our therapy, man. I'm loving it, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's a beautiful thing, right?
Yeah, two brothers can get together, chop it up, you know what I mean, on some real ish.
Yeah.
That's what we here for.
Yeah, I'm 100% behind it, man. Like for those who don't know, man, it's special, man, because like what people don't understand, man, with everything that's going on in the world and things like that, man, this is one of the moments, outside of being with my family, I'm pretty much outside of Rotig, when he go to his job, when he go do stuff with his other respective friends or something like that. This right here, this podcast, creating a podcast for you guys, creating this QuaLITy Life podcast is something that we really find peace and tranquility in. You know what I'm saying? This is something that we really find purpose in. This is something that we enjoy doing. We enjoy creating content to, just put out there to the masses and help people, man. That's what we enjoy doing.
Yeah, that's why we here, man. Help as many people as we can. Yeah. Your boy got to step into that house cleaning.
Yeah, do that house cleaning, man. Do the house cleaning.
You know what I'm saying? I got to shout out to my people, man. My boy, the Don Dada, him and his wife over there at TroyDenise.com, man. Y'all, like I say, y'all ladies, y'all want to get, suited up. My brother, maybe you get something for the wife or something. Maybe she likes something, y'all check out TroyDenise.com, man. She'll have y'all looking right. She got some good stuff over there. I would buy some stuff, but she ain't got nothing for the dudes. But that's
the ladies gonna be on point, huh?
Yeah. They're gonna be looking right. You know what I mean? I got shout out to my aunt.
So hold on, what's her name? Her name? Trill Denise?
Troya Denise.
TroyDenise.com. TroyDenise.com, man.
Y'all check them out,
man. If you want the correct spelling, I'll put the correct spelling inside of the descriptions on the video when I put the email address and everything else that you can get. I'll put a name or ad or something like that, maybe a link to her.
Shout out,
check out, man. We're about black business. We're about supporting black business.
No doubt.
Family
people trying
business.
To get it out the mud.
Yeah, people trying to get it from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about that.
Yeah, one more shout out. My aunt. Jason Teague. He over there at the Very Opinionated Show. They doing some things over there. He still ain't dropped that episode. He say he on it. He hit me. He said he was on it. So we waiting on you, aunt. Him and the gorgeous Snow and Maximilian, man, they doing some good things over there, But other than that, man,
how many episodes they in over there? Or you really don't know just yet?
I believe they dropped 4. Yeah, they didn't drop 4. Yeah. Okay. They they do it once a week. You know what I mean? So they took a week off last week. But he said, Uncle Keith me said they on the bounce back. They're back in the mix. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
We waiting on it.
Yeah, I want to shout out to everybody, man. Everybody who podcasting, man. Everybody who hustling. Everybody who grinding, because the hustling and the grind is no longer just only in the streets, man. Everybody out here trying to get it. Everybody out here trying to make it, man. Everybody out here trying to do something outside of your 9 to 5. It's a lot of people, man, out here looking for that extra, looking for that extra purpose, looking for that that career move or whatever like that. Everybody that's grinding, all the podcasters, man. I can name a few. I can name, Crew Season Podcast, man. Them boys out there hustling. You know what I'm saying? Akeem Raw Cut, that boy out there hustling. The ladies from We Kinda Old, they out there hustling. It's a lot of people, man. Podcasters, man. When I put this stuff out, y'all know me. Get at me, man. Let me know what your podcast name is. Let me know what your podcast name is, and let's collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Let's collaborate. You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid to do no shameless plugs or give people no shout out or nothing like that, man. I don't care about none of that, man. I'm here to help. I got a voice. I'm here to use it, and I'm here to help people, get noticed. That's what we're about. So all the podcasters, man, that's it. Like that's my house cleaning. But man, what we got tonight, man? What
man, we got? This a good one here, man. Because the last one we was doing we talking to it really, we was talking to the teenagers, but this is really for everybody talking about peer pressure because everybody experiences.
Right.
But we missed the big one, brother. We missed sexual peer pressure. You know what I mean?
Sexual peer pressure, huh?
Because once you we hit puberty, that's that's the move. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people slide down that path, and we want to just speak on that. Before we we really get into it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take y'all into the confessional, man. Your boy, your boy on them islands. You know what I mean? Your boy ain't never known a woman in the biblical sense. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Roti on the Virgin Islands, and being on that, 40 all my 40 years, of course. You know what I mean? And I had a lot of I'd heard a lot of jokes, a lot of I got a lot of respect. Just it's a different walk. So I know, that's not the path that most people take, but that's the way that that I was gonna live my life. And it's not not to the death or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just looking for somebody that I vibe with on just a whole nother level. You know what I mean? It's it's been some close calls here and there, but just it ain't happened yet. And because I think we touched on sex in one of our last ones, and you was telling your story. You're telling some things about your past, and I was kind of quiet on that. You know what I mean? So we want to let y'all know that we coming from different spectrums. My man over there, Messiah done, Messiah the boss done, he done he done had some experiences, and I'm coming from the other side, on the other side of the spectrum. But we believe that we both got something to say. You reaching the people that can share your experience, and if it's some out there that's it's not even about your age. If you just on the on the islands, and you're not ready to come up off them islands, don't let nobody talk you out. Don't let nobody pressure you, because we always have a choice. And when if let's just say something happened, or you get pregnant, whatever, ain't nobody, you can't return that baby back. Oh, because I was peer pressured. Nah, it don't work like that.
Exactly,
don't work like that. We got to be responsible for the choices we make, and we ride from there. So when I think about myself, brother, it's easily 5 or 6 things that come to my mind way before virgin. That doesn't define who I am, but it is a big part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just, that just go with the flow. So I'll go with it. You know what I mean? But I have no shame of that.
Exactly. Your pad.
I know my pad. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said earlier, it doesn't define who I am. It's just that's just my story. That's my walk. That's mine.
So for a lot of people who may not be understanding, when he say he on them islands, he's saying he's a virgin. He's saying he's a man. He's an African American man.
Yeah.
That yes, he's interested in women. Yes, he likes beautiful women.
Yes, I do. But
he came up in a way, whether he have known or seen or learned from in home, or from his instances in his encounters with friends and family members, and seeing what they went through in relationships. And it was an eye-opener. It was an alarm. And he is one of the people who actually, stood firm, stayed true to himself, because one of the titles that we're going by doing the series is called "Staying True to Yourself."
Yep.
So when we talking about sexual peer pressure,
that's a big one.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
And it's been a big thing since grade school, since elementary school. For some of us. Yeah. Some of it was since elementary school. Some of it was from junior high. Some of it was from high school. Some people, they didn't really start feeling the pressures of sex until they actually did graduate high school and go into college. But He's 40 years old.
Yeah.
And he stood firm to himself, to his beliefs this whole time. He stood firm on that. So with that, let's get some dynamic from you on this. So now you decided to come out and let the world know. I mean, because eventually, once people get to know you, especially women, because we really don't care about what the males say, because you ain't interested in no male. You ain't trying to date no male. You don't swing that way. It's nothing of that nature. So the male's gonna do what the male's gonna do. The male's perspective gonna be the male perspective. You know, they gonna do whatever, what it is. They gonna say whatever. Yeah. And you've been dealing with this for quite some time.
Oh yeah. So, yeah.
But from the perspective of a woman, do women still that you meet find it surprising when you let them know, man, this is who I am, this is where I'm at in life? I never been there with a woman yet.
Yeah, they do. You know, and it ain't something like I go just broadcasting to the world.
Exactly.
Like you said, you know, it has to be, you know, we have to have some intimate conversation. I got to be like, you know, we have to broker a level of trust between us before I even, you know, go there, because I don't just go broadcasting like, hey,
exactly.
You know, this is who I am. Like, you know, I'm not looking for no clout. This is, you know, this is the true Rod Hollywood story. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's just what it is. It's the truth. I'm not lying. You know, you know, I got a home girl. You know, shout out to Diamond. You know who you are. You know what I mean? When you check it out, you know, we gonna have to discuss this. But she told me, you know, because she knew, you know, the chick from back in the day, you know, that I used to work with. We all knew each other.
Yeah.
And we, you know, we was kind of talking, and she was like, that, you know, that girl from my past was like, she didn't even believe that I was on them islands, that I was a virgin. You know, this is them two talking, you know, having girl talk or whatever. So I was like, man, I didn't even know that. You know, so like, you know, a lot of people do find it hard to believe, you know, because like I ain't no serial killer looking dude, you know, normal dude. You know what I mean? Just, you know, it just ain't happened. You know, you touched on something when you responded to what I said. You was like, you know, where it came from. You know, I believe a big part of it was you know, came from my mom, you know, because like like I told you, just, you know, me, my mom, and my brother coming up. So, you know, she was the first woman or adult that I, you know, came in contact with, of course. So, you know, she laid the groundwork for a lot of things. But, you know, me, her and my dad, you know, they separated when I was young, and then she got married to my brother's dad. You know, when I was about, you know, 6 or 7. You know, they was together for a little bit, and then, you know, they fell off, and then it was just her, my brother, and me. We moved, you know, to another spot, and, you know, my mom gave her life to the Lord in 91.
Right.
And, you know, I saw her maybe go on a date with one dude, you know, but like when she really got into it, you know, like I said, 91, she really, you know, started following big fella, Jesus Christ, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't see her with nobody, you know, and like, and when I grew up, bro, like it ain't been nothing but tranquility in my house, you know, so that's all I know.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I seen her, you know, go through it, you know, be disciplined, you know, because you gotta, you know, you have to fight the flesh, you gotta fight the urges. We all human, you know, you wanna lay up with somebody, you know, that's how it goes,
man. Yeah, you gotta fight it.
But, you know, she was disciplined. She's been disciplined all these years. You know what I mean? She was, you know, she told me, man, I'd rather be, you know, if it's not from big fella himself, you know, she named her Boaz. That's not who it is. I'm not doing it. It's not going down. And she's true to that, you know, because I ain't, you know, unless she hiding it, but, you know, it's not going down like that, you know. So because I saw that. You know?
You grew up with that. And your mother stuck to, and what happened is she had a true revelation moment with getting to know God.
Yeah.
And what a lot of people don't understand, man, because like you said, I'm a person who practice, you know, holiness. I don't necessarily believe in the Christianity and all that stuff like that. I believe in holiness, but at the end of the day, it all comes from the Holy Scriptures. You see what I'm saying? We all believers on the Holy Scriptures. Like the same book is all the same book. It's just how people interpreted, misinterpreted, or manipulated and said they had revelation tools or whatever. You know, a lot of people use them holy scriptures the wrong way.
Yeah, it's true.
So your mother had an encounter with God that pretty much led her on a path of saying, you know, if it's not my Boaz figure, you know, and obviously she has to had a deep relationship with God to understand this Boaz figure, to understand. And what a lot of people don't understand is that the scriptures say, search the spirit by the Spirit, which is the Holy Spirit, which is God. You know, so pretty much what happens is when you a person, like you saying you're a virgin, you want to keep your virginity, right? You want to keep it. You want to keep it if you possibly can until you're married. Yeah. Which I think is very commendable. Like I told you, me and you had this talk before.
We have many times.
If I didn't have to eradicate or extract my kids, I said I would give it all up. Yeah. To get that peace back. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that every encounter that I had was unpleasant. You know, the flesh. If I'm talking flesh, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But when I'm talking about peace of mind, peace at heart, and peace in my spirit, knowing that I wasn't living right. Yeah, I would trade that all in. Yeah, to get that fresh slate. If I didn't have to give up on my kids. So your mother had to have she has to have a relationship with God to spot these things out, because she's looking for a Boaz, so she kind of understands that figure. Yeah, oh yeah. She kind of understands that. Well, what you're saying is, in this modern day right now, because it's been a long time since knowing that your mother gave her life up to Christ in 91. Yeah. You know. Yeah. So now with you moving forward in your life in 2021, my bad. Yeah. When you see women, and obviously, man, we both in Houston, Texas. Yeah. There's beautiful, gorgeous women. Man. Every street, every corner, every intersection, you're going to see them. Every store. Yeah. What keeps you holding on so firm? Well, you know, because clearly, you know, I'm like you said, we attracted to women, and it's beautiful women everywhere. You know, honestly, bro, like with how my mom came up, and some people that I've been around in some situations that that wasn't the right situation, or it wasn't the best situation that for them to be in. But once you're married, you have kids, and you can divorce or whatever, but it's like it's not really the way to go. So I believe that a lot of us, men and women, we base who we marry, or we base who we get with off pure attraction. Pure attraction, and, because that's first thing you see, first thing you go off of, and like, you don't really get to know someone before you make that move to lay with them or marry them and all of that. Exactly. Because you're not really basing off who this person is, instead of what she looked like. Speaking from my point. So yes, like I said, it's a lot of discipline, but like that comes from seeing my mom do it. That was like instilled in me, not from her, but just seeing her doing it, and then me doing it, choosing to walk this path, and really looking for the essence of a woman. If our spirits match, because with me, it's like I can boil it down to three things. First of all, you got to be walking with big fella, Jesus, JC, Jesus Christ. You have that's first off the top. You got to be equally yoked, because I believe in big fella. Second is your mentality. If I could just boil it down to one word, unselfish. But you see that over time as you get to know somebody, because anybody can put a mask on and put an act on,
But if you get to know somebody really, who they are will come out eventually. It's about patience. So, and then attraction, of course, is a big one, but honestly, that's the least important of the three because looks fade. So yeah, I can see a beautiful woman, like, man, thoughts come to my head, but after that, it's like, okay, I don't know her. I don't know her situation, um, just keep it moving. It really takes a lot of discipline, and like I say, really, I'm just telling my story for if somebody's going through it, if you feel like, you're getting peer pressured or you're thinking about succumbing to it because of outside forces, just know you're not alone. You can, you don't gotta succumb to that. Just do what you got to do to get out of that situation. Like if you think you might slip over somebody that you shouldn't be around, you got to remove yourself because like you make the choice. Like let's just say, I was dealing with a woman and I'm like, man, I know, like, yeah, she cool, but she not the one. Let's just say she called me, come over here. You have to make a choice whether you're gonna go over there, and and make that happen. So I decided I don't really want to open that box. You know what I'm saying? With just any old body. Somebody that I don't really have a genuine, thorough connection with, and that takes time to build. So that's really where it comes a lot. I think a lot of people settle nowadays, bro. That's why so many marriages end up in divorce. Because you go into it with the wrong. You go into it because I'm attracted to you, so let's make something happen. You like to act sex. You get in there.
You move prematurely with the flesh.
Yeah, and then like once a lot of people get in it, like, oh wait a minute, and then you see the real them, like, damn, that's not. I wouldn't have signed up for that. If I would have knew that, but you was, you went off the wrong head. If we just gonna say it like that, you went with the wrong urges instead of really knowing this person.
Okay, so let's talk about the peer pressure side because we your partners. Me and you. Man, we've been out. We go back. We go back.
Oh yeah, in the clubs too.
And then you go back, and then you go back with a couple other fellas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Now you have to understand, for people who don't know, our club life was very, very extravagant.
Was
very, very we could say sometimes outlandish. It was very, very over the top.
Yeah.
It was very, very trend setting. You know what I'm saying? Like we not to toot our own horn, but just off an experience.
Yeah.
We had a hellified experience living our lives, living in the night lives, being around beautiful women, being in nice places. We had good times. You know what I'm saying? Now those good times came with a lot of, crazy situations. According to me, a lot of that came with a lot of crazy situations. Now, the peer pressure side of it, bro. Many of the fellas always used to tell you, bro, just snatch one, bro. Just snatch one. Just go and knock it off and get it over with.
And jump out there.
Just go and jump out and get it over with. Man, we gonna be around beautiful women, a lot of them that we know. Man, just snatch one. Yeah. Just go ahead, but go ahead, bust up. You know what I'm saying? Get it done. Get it done.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, because even with the fellas, even including myself, like I always said, man, I never wanted you to do anything premature.
Yeah.
But at that time, I didn't understand the power of possibly just being around somebody, getting too comfortable with them, and how easy it could be for you to slip up and do what you do, like especially from your steps. Now with the fellas and being around people that you trust, being around trusted people that kind of try to be like, man, like just jump off the porch. What made you be like, y'all my boys, I get it? Because most people would have done it. Most people would have failed to the peer pressure.
Most
people, come on, bro. Most people would have seen all those beautiful girls, and you gotta understand, they were beautiful black women.
Yeah.
They were beautiful white women.
Yeah.
They were beautiful Asian women.
Yeah.
There was beautiful Latin women.
Yeah.
There was beautiful top-notch women everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What still made you be like, nah, bro, this is not. I can't do it. Bro.
Well, we just gonna, put the whole context in. Me, I was really more of the background dude. Like we were just chilling. We would post up. Let's just say, you and Speedy, y'all would make the lap, and I would just chill. So it's like, like I wouldn't really just own them like that. You know what I mean? Because like, you know how the club life go. You gotta take your shot. Most of the time. I had a few, that made it extra obvious. You know what I mean? So them. If we talk about them situations, then we exchange numbers, but it just really didn't work out. You know what I mean? But I was really more just chilling. You know what I mean? So like, it didn't really happen as much. Like let's just say you and our other partners, because like y'all was like front and center. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew you. Yeah, like they knew me. You know what I mean? But like y'all, man, come on, man. Y'all, you know how you did it. You know what I'm saying? You know what it was. But just like I would say, for me, it was really more just being in the background, not really shooting shots like that. And just really staying true, like to, oh man, I'm just chill mode. Like I said, if I saw one and we, because it was one, I took a big shot at her, it didn't happen. You know what I mean? I was really digging her, but like, it wasn't really, because as I got older or as we progressed, I was real selective. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not just gonna hop on any old thing. Like some people we know, I ain't gonna put them boys out there. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? There's two of them. You know what we're talking about. Shout out to them boys, man. They hop on anything, but
goddamn shooters, boy, them Splash Brothers.
Boy. Well, they was firing them up, man. Come on. But it was really more just standing on what I believe, standing on who I am. You know what I mean? And like I said, this is not your most traveled road, because most people don't really go down this path. So I guess Big Fella just made me with that, with that strong resolve to stay true, stand on the square. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna let nobody, because like I said, at the end of the day, the choice is always mine. You know what I mean? I'm only responsible for my choices. So I did get ragged on, and it's cool. It's all love. That just come with the territory.
Right.
But like I'm very secure in who Big Fella made me. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I wasn't feeling or if I didn't want to do it, I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna do it.
Right.
It's just it's just how I was made, man. And like I say, this it's not for everybody, to walk this path, but that's my path to walk. So I believe, like I say, it's really, really your mentality. It really comes, to your mindset. Because you, like I say, you was like I said, you on the other side of the spectrum, but nobody didn't make you do that. You chose,
I chose.
You chose what you was gonna do,
Right.
And you stood on that, even if I'm looking, I'm like, man, come on, T, I done seen some. We done had some crazy nights, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
The nights got real reckless, man.
Boy, I was like, man, I don't know how T do it, you know what I mean? But like I say, just watching you know what I'm saying? In a lot of situations that didn't end up the right way, let's just say it like that, that played a part in it too, man. I'm like, nah, if I'm gonna jump out there, it's gonna be, it's gonna be over some real deal, Right. So it's really about, how I chose to live, how I choose to,
So pretty much what he's telling everybody like this: look, you got to stay on your square.
Got to.
You got to stand firm. And when you stand firm, that means you got to be confident in yourself. You got to have the self-esteem to get through these situations. Yeah, it's hard. Temptation gonna be there. Let me tell y'all something. Temptation will always be there.
Yeah.
But it's as simple as I'm gonna fall to it. I'm gonna back away from it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall to it. I'm gonna back away from it. It's just a simple decision. You understand? Now, when you make that decision,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. When you make that decision,
we had a little technical difficulty. So
on your side,
say what you said. Yeah, say what you said again after you're gonna fall to it.
Oh, it's either you stay there or you fall to it. It's either you stand firm or you move around or you're gonna fall to the temptation. And the thing of it is that I want to tell people that you have to know your surroundings. You have to know what you're walking into. You have to know what you're getting involved in. You cannot dance with temptation. Don't try to dance with temptation and thinking you're going to always win, because sometimes there's going to be a situation that you can't. You're not going to be strong enough to back away from. So you have to, in order for you to not fall to a situation that you can't back away from, it's best for you not to even walk into the situation.
True.
You get what I'm saying? True. You know, the Holy Scripture says, abstain from the appearance of evil. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to understand what is evil. Now you have to think about it. What's evil to us as men may not be like what's evil to the Most High. What's evil to God? Yeah, it's not gonna look evil to us. Yeah, you gotta understand. If I'm a man, well, actually not. If I'm a man, I am a man. I'm a married man, right? Yeah. Yep. At the end of the day, as a man, I could think, oh man, just hanging around with this female, man, she my partner, she know I'm married, you know what I'm saying? I know she married, but I know we got a good little, you know, back and forth with each other. We ain't never pushed it on each other like that, but I can I can feel it in the air. You feel that tension. I can feel it in the air. Yeah. As a man, I'm gonna think, man, I can go chill with her. There's no problem because all I can do is back away. But the Most High say, don't even put yourself in that position, because what happens when you get there and you can't back away? Yeah. You should say, what happens when you get there and your flesh is just that temptation is so strong that you ain't gonna back away. It take over. So go to what happens. Don't put yourself in that position. You understand? So you got to know what you're walking into. And for all you people out there who are virgins, whether you're young, teen, whether you're going into adulthood or you're a young adult, you're 18, 19, 20 years old, or whether you a little bit, you got a little age on you, whether in your mid 30s, whether you're 40, whether you're late 20s or whatever. Yeah. If waiting till you're married to have sex is what you want to do, if that's what you striving to do, hold on to that. Hold on to that. I understand being lonely can be taxing. Everybody want to be around somebody. Everybody want to be able to hold somebody. Everybody want to be able to talk and cuddle with somebody like that. But what comes with that? Sex ain't too far, but around the corner. Right there, yeah. It's right there. So if you don't want to fall to that position at that time, do not put yourself in that position. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I get it. Kissing may not seem evil to everybody. But if you know you're trying to abstain from sex, it's probably ain't a good thing you out there kissing, making out with folks. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. That's the gateway. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand any type of human interaction, any type of human, togetherness, any type of human compassion, really physical compassion. Sex is literally 1 or 2 slides away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot put yourself in those positions. And when you come to dealing with the peer pressures, y'all, when you got people around you, because Roti hit that on the head last podcast on episode 5 about the company you keep. If you have company, in which I'm gonna be honest, we was young, we was stupid, we was selfish, we was thinking of our own self, and we was thinking with a lustful mind. Because honestly, we shouldn't have been telling you, go and get you one, go and knock you up one. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have been telling you that, especially but we didn't understand. We didn't understand how much holding on to your virginity till you was married, because how you was raised, how much that meant to you. I understand that now. So I would never tell you, or I would never tell a young person who out here who's just abstaining from sex, even if they've been sexually active before, but they're trying to abstain from it now, or they never had sex. I would never just tell you, just go jump on something and get it over with. I would never tell you, just go test drive it just to see what I can live with, because guess what? That test drive ain't going to be what you're living with day to day. That test drive can be an illusion. People fool people in the test drive zone all the time. You understand? You can get a woman who in the test drive stage blowing your mind. As soon as you commit to her, things change.
It's a wrap.
You can get a man in the test drive stage and he go hit you with a $9.99 from the corner store, and you thinking you in love because you thinking he, you know, he performing in the test drive stage.
You say $9.99 from the corner store like a pill? You saying?
Exactly.
Ooh, okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay.
And you thinking you found your sexual goddess or whatever, and it's all an illusion. It's people out here playing these games, because you got to understand, people are trying to get what they can from you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a young lady, I'm not the person that's going to try to tell you that all men are bad. But at the end of the day, I know how it is out there. You know what I'm saying? If you open them up, 9 times out of 10, they're going to take you. They ain't going to try to reason with your morality. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to think about, most of them are not going to be like, oh, well, I know she ain't like that. Let me just back up. Now, most of them taking it. They gonna gun you if you let them. You understand? Young man, if you know you don't want to be in that position, even if you're abstaining or you never had sex in your life, you have to be careful, because why? When you're around a woman like that, in that nature, you got to understand your life, your freedom is in her hands if she decides to take it another way and take it another route. So with that being said, you have to protect yourself in those situations. You have to protect your morality in that situation. You know what your morals are. You know what your standards are. You have to protect that. You can't bank on another person to protect that. You can't bank on another person to take the moral high ground on your behalf when they don't even care about the moral high ground. You get what I'm saying?
Very true.
Let's switch it to a funny story, bro.
Okay, before you do that, I want to address what you said about peer pressure. You know, and one of the things I learned, through my years, if you try to make everybody, if you try to satisfy everybody, you're gonna die trying.
Exactly.
And like I just had to think about it. People outside people trying to pressure me into doing it, because they complaining about how I'm living, or man, you should get off the islands. But I'm thinking like, okay, well, like if I did it, if I gave way to that just to stop the teasing or whatever, the next thing they're gonna say is, oh man, why stop at one? Go knock another one off. Or damn, she kind of big, or she kind of small, or she kind of she kind of young, she kind of old, she kind of black, she kind of whatever. It's always gonna be something that people is gonna say, people gonna have to say. So you like I say, you just stand on what you believe, and as long as you can look yourself in the mirror and you good with big fella good with you, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and one more thing, man, like especially with sex, like if you this how I look at it. If you don't know enough about this person on whether you want to create a life with them, as a man, give the sperm, as a woman, receive it and incubate it and grow it and all of that, If you don't know enough about this person, whether you want to be tied to this person for the rest of your life, you shouldn't be laying with them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, what comes from sex is babies. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can stir it around it or whatever, protection or whatever, but nothing's guaranteed. Condoms break, birth control, it fails, you know what I mean? So nothing, it's a possibility you can, y'all could be responsible for another life.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure, before you ready to jump off into that, you can see yourself being tied to this person for the rest of your life, because you will be, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, that's really how I want to say it before we get into in that funny story, man. That's really where, a lot of my mentality comes from, my brother,
Yeah.
So
let's speak on the crazy story, man. Let's switch it up.
All right, what you got?
So you remember the night at the club, right? you remember
which one, my brother?
you remember the champagne pink dress, right?
Yeah, I do.
You remember that, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
So this is a crazy story, right? So we at the club, right?
Yeah.
We at the club, and I was just make sure I ain't hear nothing.
Yeah.
So now this is to the QuaLITy Life podcast world. We at the club, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my boy Roti, man, a bad one. Mm. She was in his face. Yeah. And you know what it was, man, because he taller than me. Roti taller than me. How tall are you, Roti?
Man, I'm about 6'3".
You about 6'3", so I know I'm 6'1". So at the end of the day, Roti taller than me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we at the spot, right?
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie, man. She was a beautiful young lady. Like, and she stood out too. She stood out.
Oh yeah.
She was about a good. She was one of those maybe like 5'8".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
5'8". You know, I can't necessarily say what she was mixed with, but she was one of them tropical looking things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nice head on her shoulder, nice hair, pretty smile, everything like that.
Yeah.
She was just on my boy Roti all night. Hey, but Roti was interested though. Roti was vibing.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Yeah, we could have made something happen.
Could have made something happen.
Yeah.
So long story short, we get out the spot. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know how intoxicated she was. This is what kind of got me going.
Yeah.
Because she had some drink, and I understand a lot of women can't hold their liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know she had a couple of stiff shots because she went to the bar with us, like 2 or 3 times. So I get it.
We wouldn't get them watered down drinks. We wouldn't get them.
No, we don't do the watered down action.
Yeah.
And from my knowledge from her, she stayed on the opposite side of town.
Yeah.
She wanted to chill with Roti.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you feeling like she wasn't messed up, you know what I'm saying? She was fine. She was able to get in her car, pull her car around or whatever like that. And I believe she was more tired and she didn't want to drive to the other side of town, but she wanted to chill with Roti like that. So I was like, Roti, just bring her to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just come to the crib. Just come to the crib and chill with her.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't say nothing got to happen. I got a spare bed at the crib. Just come to the crib and chill with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you say, T?
It wasn't going down, brother. I couldn't do it, man.
It wasn't going down.
I had to get up out of there, man.
Because the thing about it is, it's not that he wanted to chill with the young lady.
Yeah.
It's
it wasn't nothing wrong with her.
Yeah, it's the fact that he was strong enough to know that if I put myself in that position, that probably would have been a night that if it didn't work out for the greater good, I possibly would have regret doing what I done because it didn't work out in my favor. Yeah,
I didn't know. I didn't really, all I knew was what she looked like. I'm like, man, I didn't know nothing, because I believe, she was at the. She came to the spot maybe a week or two before that.
Yeah.
We vibing in or whatever, but we only talked maybe, a couple times or whatever.
Yeah.
And but the first night I remember it was this dude like peeping the scene, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, like just around watching. I'm like, man, who was this dude? And I think she was like, man, like that's my ex or something. Like maybe she was just freshly broken up or something like that. I was like, oh man, I'm like,
one of them situations.
I was like, nah, that I can't do the rebound thing, bro. Because just be, just being around other people, like I ain't never seen that work out. You know what I'm saying? So like, nah, because like if I open that box, I know me, bro. Like I'm gonna have to keep going into the box. You know what I mean? Like we can't.
You gotta keep boxing it out.
Yeah, hey man. Hey, I'm gonna have to. It can't be no one and done, man. So like, let's just say, we would have made something happen, and that box would have got open, and she would have went back with old dude or whatever. Then I would have been like, oh man, like this urge got to be filled because I know me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, I ain't want to do it, bro. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not. That's not for me. You know what I'm saying? Look, brother, that was a hard situation to go to the crib that night. You know what I'm saying? But like, I had to do it, bro. I had to do it.
Hey, let me tell the QuaLITy lifestyle world, man. Let me tell the QuaLITy life world what happened, bro.
Yeah.
So she pulled up in her car, right?
Yeah.
She got a nice little old sports car. You can tell she had a paper right.
You know she had some cake. You know what I'm saying?
She had a nice little sports car, right?
Yeah.
So she was like, I want to chill. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm like, bro, that nigga, he gonna chill. I'm gonna get that nigga to chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get him to chill.
Yeah.
I say so. So I told her, I'm like, well, see, you ain't gonna drive our way back home. And I say, you tired of that? We're not gonna let you drive our way back home. Yeah. Just come to the crib, and I'm gonna get Roti to come to the crib. So she was like, okay. She was like, well, should I leave my car up here? And I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. I ain't really tripping on my ride. A lot of people know who my ride is or whatever like that. And my ride gonna be safe up here.
Yeah.
We gonna take your ride.
Yeah. Yep.
So we jump in this sports car. She was like, at first I'm thinking like, I'm gonna ride backseat, Roti gonna ride, passenger, because we came in my car, Roti gonna ride passenger, and she was gonna drive.
Yeah.
She looked at me. She looked at me and she was like, here the keys.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
and then
straight
she was
like that.
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, you want me to drive? She was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna be in the back with him. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
yeah.
Roti got to that back seat, man. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm like, well, shit, go out here, do your thing.
Yeah.
So, the whole time, bro, Roti, I'm driving a sports car, mashing that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You was whipping it.
I was whipping it the whole time. Roti tapping on my shoulder, like, "Hey, bro, drop me off at the crib, bro. drop me off at the crib." And I keep saying, I'm keeping like, "Bro, you gonna go chill, bro? You gonna chill, bro? I'm gonna get you to chill."
Nah, Roti, it wasn't gonna be no chilling.
Roti like, bro, you gonna drop me off at the crib, bro? Drop me off at the spot.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro. I said, nah, bro, I'm driving this girl car, bro. We going to the crib and you gonna chill.
Yeah.
Hey, we coming down the street to Roti house. And I'm looking. So she all on the back, she rubbing on Roti, trying to kiss on him and everything like that.
Yeah.
Doing the thing, whatever like that. So I'm thinking Roti distracted. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm coming up on Roti house. So I'm finna punch the gas and just zip. We gonna pass it up. So I'm coming up on Roti house, man, and then I just maybe a quarter mile for Roti house. I punched the gas. I hit about 100 and something.
Yeah.
Roti said, "Oh no, drop me off at the crib, bro. Drop me off at the crib."
Yeah.
Drop me off at the crib, bro. I can't go, bro. I can't do it, man. Because
can't do it.
I can't. I don't know about this situation right now, man.
Man.
I hit the gas. I hit the brakes. Turn it back. I'm like, bro, you ain't going to the crib, bro. What you doing? You not gonna go to the crib? I said, bro, I'm at the spot, bro.
Yeah.
I can't go, bro. I can't put myself in that position.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what I'm gonna do then? Because now I got this woman who's supposed to be chilling with you, and she ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, I just, whatever. So I say, look, man, I get the lady, and I say, look, I had plans for Roti to come over to the crib. You can just come to the crib. I said, I dropped off Roti, and she was like, why you don't want to chill with me? You know what I'm saying? You remember she was saying that, like, why you don't want to chill with me?
Yeah.
And I was just like, look, stop asking my partner questions. My partner on a different mission right there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna chill. He ain't gonna chill. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop asking. Stop trying to insinuate. It's nothing.
She was hot, bro.
She was hot.
Yeah.
She wanted to give up some. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to give up some. Nonsense. She wanted to do something. You know. So I get to the crib, bro. I say, look, there's a bed right there. I'm gonna go in my room. You know what I'm saying? And I already got in my mind. I don't play the game like that. I don't mess around with like even if my partners are dealing with a woman. Like at the end of the day, I don't know what that situation is about. To me, I feel like it's too many women out here to be just chasing after something that my partner didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So my thing like this. All girls at the crib, we going to sleep. Boom. Now, this is the thing. And I'm glad that it didn't happen. And that Roti didn't follow through. Because when she got to my spot, you understand? When she got to my spot, okay, she laid down in the other bed and things like that. And before you know it, I laid down in I gave her something, I gave her a big shirt to sleep in and things of that nature. And I was just like, so I go lay down in my room and I wake up. I'm like, bro, what? Why is it something warm on me? She in my bed. You know what I'm saying? She jumped in my bed all covered up with me. Now she like, I need it. I want to do something. And I'm like, no, bro. I'm like, no. In my mind, I'm like, bro, I really wanted to kick her out because I started to get low-key nervous. So I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I'm like, if I turn her down, bro, that can turn against me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And this is way before, like this is like 2000s. It's way different now. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's way different now.
Accusations and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm like, bro, you in my bed. You supposed to be hollering, talking to my homeboy. But in actuality, you just really want to get knocked off real quick or whatever like that. And I'm like, nah. And I'm telling her, and I'm like, nah, just go to sleep, bro, because I ain't gonna do that because I don't know how much. First of all, I don't get out like that, and I think my partner really digging you. You know what I'm saying? My partner digging you to a degree. You know what I'm saying? I said I cannot do that.
Yeah.
And she was like, you sure you don't want to do it? I just really need it, whatever like that. I said, no, man, my partner digging you like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was just like, go to sleep. Boom. So she I give her some water and stuff like that. She go to sleep. We go to sleep. Boom. And so we wake up. Now we going back because she's going to drop me back off to go get my ride and do all that. So after everything was done, man, I called my boy. I was like, bro. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad you didn't do it because this is what happened, man. And she was trying to do it and things like that. But I was like, nah, that's not going down like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga's gonna say, bro, you should have knocked it off.
Yeah. Like, I sure did say that.
Then you say, bro, you should have did you, kid. You should have did you. You should handle that kid. I was like, no. I couldn't even do the game like that. But I said, I couldn't even do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But looking back on that, I respect how you handled that. You know what I'm saying? You was 100, bro. I appreciate that. And I believe I said it earlier. Big fella speak in a still small voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, hey man, like I probably wasn't even really in tune with it back then, but it just didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? That probably, looking back on it, that was big fella like, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like you know, like the youngsters say now, like the Thundercats say, man, she for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
streets, man, yeah.
Nah, man, I wasn't trying to jump out like that. You know what I'm saying? And that was big, you know, big fella warning your boy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, hey man, you know, I appreciate big fella, man. You know, man, that was a crazy story, man.
Yeah, it was a crazy story. Yeah. But man, on a serious note, to I guess kind of bring this episode to the end, sexual peer pressures.
Yeah, man. Let me ask you something. Like, let me ask you something before you go there. Don't these I don't know, is it just me or don't these episodes be going by quick? You know, cause like, man, we already coming up on the hour, man. That's how we do it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we passed the hour, bro.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, we passed the hour, yeah. But I mean, you know, like when it's flowing and you're having
that's
fun,
how we do it.
It's enjoyable, man. Like I honestly, you don't honestly, bro. Like if people didn't have to get sleep, bro, I can honestly. What time is it now? Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look at a few things before I get out. It's 1:14. It's 1:14 right now. But I can honestly do this right now until 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
No doubt.
And chop it up to 3 or 4 episodes. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
If we didn't have to go to sleep and get rested to go up and do what we got to do the next day.
Yeah.
But on this note, to end off the sexual pressures.
Okay.
For those out there who are dealing with sexual peer pressures, man, just love yourself. Yep. Remember, you come first. Yep. Remember, you come first. Remember, 9 times out of 10, what people get from you, or when they get what they want from you, 9 times out of 10, you want to see a change in who they are.
Yeah.
So love yourself, put yourself first, keep your morality first, keep your standards first.
Yep.
You understand? Just know that you're more and you're worth more than the situation at hand.
Yeah.
Know that. I'm always tell people, know that you're worth more than the situation at hand.
Yeah.
If anyone who's dealing with this type of stuff, I prefer you to be 18 years of older.
Yeah.
I prefer you when you hit the email. The email address right now is QuaLIfy, QuLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. QuLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. Once again, QuLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. QLife3 at gmail.com. Use it. That's the email. I prefer you, if you're going to hit that email, I prefer you to be 18 years of age or older. You know what I'm saying? I prefer, if you got questions for us, for you to be 18 years of age or older. I prefer it because, you know, like, hey, I'm not trying to really get into no back and forth with someone who's underage and they take the conversation wrong. And no, I know if you can hit the comments when they live. Yeah. And maybe we can answer your questions while we speaking live or whatever. Yeah. But as far as the email, I really want the email to be for people who are 18 years of age and older. Yeah. If any one of y'all having issues with this, dealing with peer pressures in general, sexual peer pressures, or if you just have any questions, you need any advice, hit the email QLife3 at gmail.com. QLife3 at gmail.com. Hit that email. Hit me up on Twitter at MessiahX5, at MessiahX5. Hit me up on Instagram at SquareBiz1983. You got anything?
Not yet.
It's still in
the process. Yeah, we got the QuaLITy YouTube.
Yeah, we got the QuaLITy YouTube coming up. And if you got anything for me personally, you got anything for Roti personally, hit that email up. Yeah. Hit that email up. Let us know what's going on. If you have any questions, you know, if you're dealing with any other stuff, hit that email up. Because I feel like this episode right here, man, it's rare to that a lot of people are dealing with this, that's not young, that's dealing with this virginity issue and dealing with the peer pressures around sex. I think this could open you up. I honestly hope that this brings you to get to know more people in that community who's dealing with that, who's dealing with staying firm.
I wish I would have had somebody to talk to when I was younger, 19, 20. You know what I mean? That's older. That was older. That went through that. You know what I'm saying? And knew where I was headed. You know, to let me know that I wasn't alone.
Yeah.
So you know that's what we here for.
Yeah.
Y'all not alone.
If anyone who watches this podcast know anyone who's dealing with those type of situations, who's dealing with, you know, abstaining from sex, or dealing with you know, trying to hold on to their virginity until they get married, man, hit the email, hit the QuaLITy3 at gmail.com. Hit that, man. They can get in touch with QuaLITy. They can talk to somebody who's actually walking that life right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know, us people who are already been involved in sex, our words ain't gonna touch that population all the time. Because we're not walking it anymore. So maybe they could talk to QuaLITy and get some confidence, some self-esteem building, just some advice from QuaLITy. Anybody, any
or
community,
just tell your story.
Just tell your story, just to chop it up with.
I can do that.
You know, we can do that, and we can definitely do that. And I think, man, this is going to open you up to a whole new avenue of people that is dealing with these issues. That's dealing with the now I want to call them issues because issues sound bad. Just dealing with these situations in life.
This walk of life.
This walk of life.
Yeah.
So with that being said, man, the sexual pill persons, man, I think this is a powerful episode, man. That you came out and you told the world about yourself, you know, because you really didn't have to. You wasn't forced to. It was something that you feel like, you know what, man, I want to share my story of my virginity, me holding on to my virginity, and me staying firm to these values of wanting to be married before I lose it. And what I'm telling people, marriage doesn't guarantee things. Just having a marriage title or a marriage license guarantees nothing. It guarantees nothing. You have to wake up every day and make the right decisions, and make the right decisions to stay with each other. So just having it, don't think just because you're gonna stay a virgin and you're gonna wait until you get married and my marriage gonna last forever based off that. No, that's not true. That's not reality, folks. That is not reality. You know. But at the end of the day, you have to get with somebody who's equally yoked with you in mindset. Equally yoked with you in spirituality. So y'all can be on the common ground when it comes to talking to situations like that. That's what you got to do.
Exactly.
So anything else you got to say on that issue, man? Before we pull up these little questions real quick, and let me see.
I mean, the last thing I can say, man, just stay true to you. You know what I mean?
Stay true to yourself.
Don't let nobody force you in another, because you really can't get forced unless somebody commits a crime. You know, we just gonna say it like that. You know, the choice is always yours. You know, and hopefully you make the right one. You know,
right? Okay, man. It's this brother. I'm not gonna really say nobody's name because at the end of the day, I don't know how people gonna feel about it. I'm just gonna read what they posted.
Okay.
He says, man to man.
Okay.
I highly encourage you to find out what area of life your girl is bougie in.
Okay. Bougie. Okay.
Bougie. Well, bougie is dudes assume if their shorty is not a designer, she's not bougie. Some girls are food bougie. Some girls are travel bougie.
Okay.
Some are bougie at the holidays. That's something you gotta investigate. So he says,
I never thought about it like that.
says, you know, we only think about bougie when it comes to like clothing, and style, and maybe education. But he says, you know, like he says bougie. I get what he's saying. He used the word bougie. He said your girl could be bougie in taste. She could, you know how you be around somebody and you tell somebody, hey man, your taste bud is too rich for me.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Beanie Hines and up, huh?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can't go chill at Taco Cabana or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he said your girl could, she said she could be food bougie. He said she could be travel bougie. She could always, you know, want to go and spend money, possibly go on vacation in places that she may don't have the means for, but she gonna find a way to do it. So like, what do you think about what he's saying. You know, I guess find out. I think he's saying find out where your woman is in life and what she's possibly having an issue with, and self-control with certain things. That's what I think he's saying. I think he's talking about self-control. What you thinking about? What you thinking about a man needing to understand what his woman needs to be disciplined in?
I agree. You know, the more you know about, you know, the person you planning on being with in, you know, relationship, you definitely should vet as much as you can, you know, and so you can make the choice on whether you want to link up with her, merge with her, you know, because you know, if that's who she is, if that's like what's the word I'm looking for? If that's she not gonna come off that means you gonna have to be responsible for that. You have to you ain't you not gonna change anybody.
Right.
You know, you have to make the choice on whether you can deal with that, you know, and let's just say, you know, she's worth it, and you know, if you know, your money is where it needs to be, you should do it. You know what I mean? But if it's a deal breaker, then you know, you should even go that way. You know what I mean? I do believe in definitely getting all the information you can. So, you know, I'm a rock with that tweet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You need to know that, you know. Okay. So you know, so your pocketbook won't be hurting, man. You know what I mean? You know.
Okay, I got one more.
Okay.
This one says, I thoroughly enjoy listening to men say what they like and dislike in women in terms of women's fashion. Because women be thinking a certain style is it. Then here he comes, the nigga saying, nah, baby, we hate that. So I think what she's saying is she likes to hear what a man honestly thinks about what she wears. You know, even if she don't like it, because what she might hop out and think, okay, put like this, say for instance, modesty, right? Yeah. No. As we know, a lot of people's ideology of modesty is vastly different. Yeah. So what she's saying is she likes to hear what a man has to say about what she has to say, you know, because not only if it's a modest thing or not, but just the fact of the matter is that if she thinking like this is what she wants, she feel like she looks good in this or whatever, but he's like, nah, baby, I ain't feeling that. Because let's be honest, man, like I let my wife when she like goes to the mall or something like that, and I'm like, hey, babe, dress me like if I'm not just telling you go give me more black tees, go give me more hoop and shorts or something like that. If I know we about to be out and about or whatever like that, I'm like, hey, you know my size, dress me in what you want to see me in. You know, I can't knock that. I don't care about what the rest of the world say. What you want to see me in, what you want to see me rock, go get it. Ain't that all that matter? That's it. That's it to me. Yeah, you know? I'm with you. So with her, I mean, you know, I actually found it refreshing that that she wants her man's input on, you know, what that she cares about what her man likes to see her in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's you know, it's a lot of men / women, you know, that if they want to wear it, they're gonna wear it. They don't give a damn come hell or high water what they significant other things. You know what I mean? Right. So like that's I can respect that, you know, and that she's gonna give you know, credence to what her man thinks. Because like you said, really, you know, if you in a relationship with somebody, you know, that other person's, you know, opinion should matter, you know, and it should have a big influence. You know, like I say, you know, we're not talking about controlling and none of that. We just talking about, you know, care about what your significant other think. You know what I mean? Because they the one that you wake up to every day, that you go sleep next to every night. You know what I'm saying? They the one that's gonna be there for you through your ups and downs. So, you know, I can't even knock her. You know, that's you know, she get a big up. You know, I respect that. You know. So you know, okay, what happens when say for instance you have a woman and you have a woman and she likes to dress revealing a lot. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now as a man, obviously, like, I want to see all that revealing stuff for me at the crib. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of women say, "Oh, well, he's not mature. He's insecure because he don't want her stepping out and all that revealing stuff."
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think about your woman telling you or feeling that you're insecure because you don't want to allow her to show off her body? And after she states to you that she possibly feel like you're insecure because you don't want to let her show her goods or dress to make her feel good or empowered or whatever like that.
Yeah.
How long or how many I can't really say how many chances. What's your time frame on, hey, simply, I voiced this. I'm not really digging the fact that you just revealing like this.
Yeah.
So from day one, how long are you gonna give this woman time to see if she's gonna change before you go ahead and cut her loose? Because this is something that you need to have, especially with you going to look for marriage. It's hard for me to do. It's hard for me to do that like that. I'm a married man. So like me and my wife got this understanding. So I know how my marriage is running. So like I ain't got to deal with that. But for dudes who going to get into marriage or who's trying to look or who's trying to date something to get married or whatever like that, how long for yourself would you be like, hey, I told you, but I'm gonna have to cut you off before because I can't walk into a marriage with you. Like tell me about that.
Yeah. So the only way that I would be in that situation is if she would have to put on a hell of an act, because I believe like this whole stream, I say she will be vetted thoroughly. Like I'm not just gonna go based off of what she looks like and if I'm attracted to her. I want to get to know her on a deeper level. So this will be discussed way before I would even think about even getting with her. I would want to see, is that who she is? Like, let's just say she's, we in that stage of getting to know each other. She said, no, I'm conservative. I don't dress like that. That's only for, my man. Okay, then then if we went there and then if she switched it up, I'd be like, wait, hold on. Like this wasn't what I signed up for. You know what I mean? You told me, you said you was conservative. You weren't doing that. What's up with the switch? So, because I honestly, like, if I tell you, like, man, I'm not feeling this, baby, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really like this, and you still go ahead and do it, I take that as a sign of disrespect. So I'm not going, it's not going to be too much disrespect, so if you say in the time frame, man, it wouldn't be that long, brother, because I would want to know, okay, look, like, this is like, because that would be a deal breaker for me, because I'm a conservative dude, and I wouldn't even like get with a woman that dressed like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even look that way. So like, it wouldn't be that long. And if she said, "Oh, you insecure?" No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want to do. But that just because you choose to dress like that doesn't mean I have to be with you. And then I'm gonna move around, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm not insecure at all. Like I say, it always come down to a choice. That's what I'm saying. So if she chooses to to do that and be that, that's cool. We just can't be together. You know what I mean? And I'll be out of there, bro. Be honest with you.
And cut it loose, huh? Man, cut it loose like a string, huh?
On the first train smoking, bro. I'm out of there, man.
Gotta get out of there. Midnight train to Georgia on there, huh?
So, shout out to Gladys Knight, man.
Shout out to Gladys. But I feel like, man, for me to close my remarks out on those situations, man. I do feel like every man needs to find out what his woman has self-control issues at.
And vice versa. The men, the women too. Know
if a person is a bad steward with money. Know if they like know if they like to overspend. Know if they got a mind of nature why they always like to overcompensate on things. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that. Know if they are real people pleaser. They try to live to please the crowd, and you have to know. You have to know that because obviously, man, people act different in different settings and around different situations and different people. On the situation where a young lady was talking about men being involved in their clothes, I believe every man, whether he likes it or not, and whether his woman likes it or not, I don't say necessarily, because he should say what he feels, you know, to her based on how she's dressed. Why? Because they always want the tell me I'm beautiful, tell me I'm sexy. You want that every time. So why can I tell you every time I'm not feeling that? I want you to change this. I ain't dealing with. I don't want you to just revealing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's something that bothers you, or if that's something that you feel like, quote unquote, isn't modest enough to your liking, you know, I think a man should, you know, speak his honest opinion. And vice versa.
I agree.
Vice versa, a woman can speak her honest opinion too, because if a dude out there and all he want to do is wear great sweats to show his print, she already know what he doing it for. So either you can check him, like I said, that whole dating, you know, we just get to know each other. This is the perfect time, like you say, to vet people, to check the situation, to see if it's gonna get a change. If not, I cannot walk into a marriage or a seriously committed relationship with you, because this is how you are, and I'm not trying to compromise these type of areas of my life.
We're not equally yoked.
Yeah, we're not equally yoked. And since we talk about equally yoked, nah, we're gonna say that for another. We're gonna say that for another next episode, time, huh, my brother? Because if I get into it, bro,
you gonna get rolling, huh, bro?
You're gonna get rolling. But again, I like to thank everybody, you know, for checking out the podcast, man. My name is Side Boss. This your boy Rod T, and the place to be. The email, man, QuaLITy @gmail.com. QuaLIFE3 @gmail.com, man. This is QuaLITy Life Podcast episode 6. Stay true to yourself, sexual peer pressures, and questions. So anything you gotta go before we sign out, bro?
Man, you know, I would just, you know, I know you say you're not really rocking with Jay-Z like that, but you know, he one of his songs, man, he was like, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you here with me tonight. I appreciate that. You know, we appreciate y'all for checking in.
Exactly.
And blessing us with your time, because time is very precious. You know, so you know, from the bottom of our hearts, man, we appreciate y'all. You know,
we appreciate y'all, man.
My QuaLITy Life people. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. Till the next time.
Till the next time, man. QuaLITy Life Podcast episode 6, soon to be episode 7. Much love. Look out for the YouTube videos. Look out for the YouTube inspirations and motivationals, man. I'm gonna kick some more out of those. Roti gonna start some of himself. Shout out to everybody, man. We looking to work for people. Hit our DMs up if you know my DMs. You know anything? Hit me up. Hit the email up. We want all the questions.
We here for it.
We here to help. We here to help however we can help. You know, we just want to see people get started. We want to see people get rolling. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
All right.
All right now.
So then we signing out.